Welcome to Coffee at Destiny. Students dreaming to study abroad, this channel is for you. We will share important information to help you with your education. Hi, I'm Maya and I'm your host today. We have a special guest with us, Maiyuran Ramalingm, the country manager of University of Tasmania. He is here to share his knowledge and help us understand more about studying there. So grab your coffee, get comfy. Let's deep dive in. Hi, Maiyuran. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Maya.
So, Maiyuran, could you please tell me, what makes, your university different from the others?
UTAS is the fourth oldest university in Australia. And also we are the only university in the state of Tasmania. Due to this fact, UTAS students pretty much get work placement for all of our programs. Additionally, University of Tasmania students have the highest post-studies employment rate in all of Australia.
Oh, wow, that's really good. So what are the most popular programs available at your university?
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll break it down in two. That is your bachelor's and the master's.
Okay.
So while we offer a wide range of programs in both bachelor's and master's, the most popular one for the Sri Lankan students, where we get the most number of students for, in bachelor's, it would be for medicine, biomedicine, engineering, business and IT. For master's, it would be in accounting, MBA, master's in IT again, engineering, agriculture, and also we are quite popular for all the maritime programs.
So that's really good. So you guys have so much of wide variety of programs
Absolutely.
that is so helpful for the Sri Lankan students.
Correct.
So that's really good. So Maiyuran, you know what? When it comes to Sri Lankan students, the main concern is scholarships. Could you please explain me about it?
Absolutely. So with regards to scholarships, we're more than happy to announce that we provide up to 35% scholarships for Sri Lankan students.
Okay.
So the 35% would be based on merit. Each program has their own set of requirements. But for any students who don't receive the 35% based on their merit, we are giving an absolutely guaranteed scholarship of 15%. There are a few exceptions which won't be eligible for the scholarship. But yes, in a nutshell, based on merit, we offer 35% for Sri Lankan students, and anyone who doesn't receive the 35% would definitely get a 15% scholarship. Just to add on top of this, we also have a huge range of domestic scholarships.
Okay.
That would kick in once the student finishes at least one semester after arriving to UTAS, where they can access the list of scholarships that are available, and if they're eligible for that, they can directly apply, and it will be a scholarship on top of the existing either the 35 or 50.
Oh, that's really good. Thank you very much, Maiyuran. So basically when people are leaving their home country and they're coming to a different country, so they would have this home sickness and everything. So what would you suggest, how the campus would, help the international students, our Sri Lankan students, because that's the main concern when it comes to our parents as well. So could you please explain me about that?
Absolutely. So one thing with University of Tasmania or Tasmania as a state is what we would like to call, especially for Sri Lankans, is home away from home. Because Tasmania is also an island of its own. And with regards to the supports offered to students, that there is a various range of support. And it's not just financial. It even goes up onto the mental health counseling, or whether they want help with their careers or anything like that, where they can set up one-on-one sessions if that is what they prefer, or even join in on group sessions. And as I was mentioning, the support doesn't necessarily mean only financial support, but students can also, with regards to their mental or physical health, they can get that support as well. And with regards to any other, it can be activities and things like that. For every single thing, there is a support. And the best part of this is everything is provided absolutely free and accessible anytime. There isn't fixed days or fixed time for any of these. All throughout the campus, whether they choose Hobart or Launceston, both the locations have all these services offered to students.
So that's great. So parents, you don't have to worry when you're sending your kids. We got you covered. So basically we do know about financial aid and when it comes to University of Tasmania and everything. But could you please give us more information when it comes to cost of living, because that's the main concern as well when it comes to students, they have to pay all the fees and everything. So could you just explain about it?
Absolutely, Maya. So, 100% agree with you on that it's not necessarily cheap, not just the tuition fee, but also the living. But one thing that I can proudly say about Tasmania and UTAS, this is confirmed by the Australian government itself, that Tasmania is the lowest living cost city in all of Australia, like I said, according to the Australian government itself. So this means students need not worry too much on their cost of living compared to all other popular states where most international students go to. And our university accommodation is definitely one of the most affordable. Students can find accommodation from AUD 250 upwards
that's
per week.
great. That's good. That's good.
And the best part about this is this covers pretty much everything. This includes your electricity, water, heating, and internet as well. And Tasmania, like I said, being like Sri Lanka, it's a very close-knit community and a smaller city slash state. So their commute. Most of our students on average stay maximum about 15-20 minutes away from campus.
Okay.
So very rarely you'll find students who are staying too far off. All this is because the accommodation, even within city or slightly outside city, accommodation in Sri Lankan standards itself is still affordable compared to other states.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So after I complete my education and everything's done, what's next? Like what's next for us Sri Lankan students, you know?
Absolutely. So once you finish your education, I think in most cases, most of the students, they aren't returning home. They would look at finding full-time employment, as the Australian government or Department of Home Affairs allows students to work 2 years post their education. So most Sri Lankan students opt for this. And like I mentioned earlier during our conversation, that University of Tasmania students have the highest full-time employment rate in all of Australia. So due to this, most of our students easily find full-time jobs post their education. And even if I go past the 2 years, in most of the students eventually make Tasmania their home.
Oh wow, that's good. So basically they can, like, you know, they can get a job there and they can also stay there. Like it's all depend upon their
preferences and all that. But it has always been favorable towards the students, whether they choose to finish and come back or whether they choose to finish and, you know, call Tasmania their home. It all works according to their preference.
That's good. That's great. Thank you so much, Maiyuran, for sharing your wonderful knowledge with us and helping Sri Lankan students to understand about your task. Thank you so much.
No worries, Maya. Thank you as well, and thank you to Destiny Education for having me. I find this quite useful as well.
Thank you. Thank you for watching, guys. And if you find this video so helpful, please subscribe us.